Mahnomen County Sheriff Doug Creer joining us here today on Gold 115 to give us the weekly report. Doug, nice to have you back here in studio.
Good to be back.
Little snow, but hey, this week sounds like we're going to be a little warmer. Might see some thawing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, but we're not done yet because it is tournament times, and that's when we get the snow.
Absolutely. What do you got for us?
Okay, this is going to be the week of February 18th through the 24th. We had a total of 110 calls for service, and 32 reports were generated. Out of those, we had 16 arrests, 5 were on warrants, 3 were DWI, 3 on burglary, 3 on drug charges, 1 contempt of court, and 1 assault. There were 8 traffic stops done. Excuse me. 8 traffic stops done. 10 citations were written, 2 for speed, 8 for other. There were 19 ambulance requests, 23 transports, 4 threat reports, 3 burglary reports, 2 disorderly conducts, 3 assault, 1 drug-related, 3 fire, 7 suspicious activity, 2 thefts, 4 welfare checks, 3 alarms, 1 vehicle unlocked, 5 minor consumings were written, 1 search warrant was done, 6 motor vehicle accidents, and 1 miscellaneous assist. How that broke down into the area. There was 1 in Bolio Township, 1 in the city of Bijou, 36 in the city of Mahnomen, 2 in the city of Waban, 3 in Clover Township, 1 in Island Lake, 3 in Lagarde, 1 in Lake Grove, 3 in Little Elbow, 3 in Marsh Creek, 10 in the village of Nadawash, 1 in Oakland, 12 out of jurisdiction, 22 in Pembina Township, 2 at Riverland, 2 in Rosedale, and 7 in Twin Lakes. And as far as reports for last week, on February 18th at 1:19 a.m., a trooper had stopped a vehicle on Highway 59 just south of Mahnomen for driving conduct. After conducting field sobriety, the driver, Jody Lafreniere, 48 of Nadawash, was arrested for DWI and held for court. Then also on the 18th at 2:18 p.m., law enforcement was patrolling on County Road 4 in Nadawash when he noticed a vehicle traveling southbound on County Road 4 that had expired tabs, and he stopped the vehicle for expired tab. As the officer was talking with the driver, Kennedy Hill, 50 at Nadawash, he noticed an odor of an alcoholic beverage. After conducting field sobriety, Hill was arrested for DWI and held for court. Okay, then the Sheriff's Office and White Earth Police Department and the Drug Task Force had conducted a search warrant at 507 West Minnesota Avenue for narcotics. As the officers were searching the residence, they did find narcotics, cash, and drug paraphernalia. Arrested in the house was Jamison Jackson, 32 of Mahnomen, and Joni Bush, 30 of Mahnomen. Both were held for court. Also, there were 2 children, ages 2 and 4, that were in the house that were removed and placed with relatives. Charges are pending with the county attorney's office. Then on the 21st at 6:20 a.m., law enforcement was patrolling in Mahnomen when he noticed someone inside 507 West Minnesota Avenue. A search warrant was conducted the night before, and no one was supposed to be in the house. When officers confronted the 2 suspects, Sidney Jacobson, 21 of Mahnomen, and Sean Stevens, 28 of St. Cloud, they told the officers that the house belonged to a family member and wanted to make sure that no one could come in and take anything. A search of the 2 found narcotics on Stevens and pills on Jacobson. Both were arrested and held for court. Other charges are pending on with the county attorney's office. On the 22nd at 4:50 p.m., sheriff's deputy had taken a burglary report from a Mahnomen residence. Suspects had gotten into the house where no one was living at the time. Reporting person told the deputy that a family member was placed in a nursing home a few months ago. It appeared that someone had broken into the house and gone through his belongings, unknown if anything was taken. Then on the 23rd at 6:46 a.m., Sheriff's Office received a 911 call from a Mahnomen residence reporting a burglary in progress. The caller thought that someone was trying to break into her garage, When officers arrived, they noticed a set of footprints leading up to the house and thought the suspect might be in the basement. After clearing the house, officers followed a set of footprints to a residence on Lincoln Avenue. They found a pair of boots that matched the footprints that they had been following. Through investigations, officers arrested Randy Warren, 31, of Mahnomen, in connection with the break-in. Warren was held for court. No other charges are pending with the county attorney's office. Also on the 24th, at 9 minutes after 12 in the morning, Sheriff's Office received a 911 call reporting a one vehicle in the ditch, Highway 59 and County Road 11. When officers arrived, they found a female identified as Autumn Aganash, 20, of Bagley, in the driver's seat. After conducting field sobriety, Aganash was arrested for DWI. Following up on two previous burglaries that occurred on December 2nd and again on December 4th, where someone had broken into a garage and taken a car, then came back 2 days later and broke into the house. Through investigations, sheriff's investigators had followed up with a couple of leads and talked with the 16-year-old male who recently broke into a residence and assaulted an elderly woman. Charges are pending with the county attorney's office on the 16-year-old in connection with the two burglaries. And that is it for the reports for last week.